Each week we'll have a different topic, so that one week will be on energy, one week will be on housing, one week will be on education, one week will be on health, and come together with, again, that sense of solution and innovation. And just as we've been planning this, to hear some of the things that are going on in Brazil. Brazil, now the 6th largest economy in the world. Who knew that? Right? I mean, these are things that we're not paying attention to, and they are finding solutions to some of the problems that we are still grappling with, and we want to be able to bring all this energy together and really support it. I always, especially in difficult tax time, I like to point out that we're not using a penny of general fund on this, just so I don't get pulled aside, but we want to champion some of the things we've done here as well, right? We're the national model on how to address homelessness, right? We went out and measured how much money we were spending, and then, we're spending roughly $40,000 per person per year for the chronically homeless, people sleeping under bridges for long periods of time. And yet for $15,000, we can get them to housing and job training and counseling, get them off their drugs and alcohol addictions, and get them back engaged. I mean, that model, which is still working here, the first 2 years, we cut chronic homelessness by 37% in this city, right? No other city has done more than that. We hope that this biennial will be a place where we can champion some of our own solutions as well. So anyway, as you hear about the biennial, we're going to need a lot of volunteers. I know there are no better volunteers on earth than Rotarians. We are committed to making sure that this, certainly not going to be as big as the DNC, but it is something we will fill this city. The people that support ideas and culture in Latin America are the same people that support it here. They're generally well educated, they travel, they run large complex enterprises or manage businesses, and having the opportunity to fill the city with sophisticated world-traveling leaders from throughout this hemisphere, I think will go a long way in terms of changing the way that this community, and if we get enough press, this country thinks about immigration. So thank you for your support. This world is changing, and help us with the budget. Spend a lot of money. We need some tax revenues.
Thank you. Thank you. We do have time for one question, maybe two, if we can keep them short. Are there any? Dr. Mustaf?
Very quick question. It's known fact that intravenous ski areas are natural troubles. Is Winter Park in any troubles? And if it is, what are the possibilities that the city takes over? And the second, more important for me, question that I have asked many times, are you going to run for U.S. Senate?
First question was about InterOS and their relationship. They are our partner managing Winter Park, and they are under serious financial problems, but I don't think it poses any risk to Winter Park. Is a valuable asset, and it has a lot of positive cash flow. Now, they had borrowed a lot of money to get into that arrangement, and I'm not sure what they'll do. They'll either sell that interest or they'll evolve or refinance it, but I feel very comfortable that Winter Park will be in good hands. And if it came back to the city, but I think that's very unlikely, but we would certainly make sure that we were ready and prepared to take care of that, take that responsibility. I don't think we want to run it, but we would find another partner to help operate it for us. And then the question of whether I'm going to run for the U.S. Senate, I love my job, right? And I think if all the smart people said when Senator Salazar went to become Secretary of Interior, and he is doing a great job, and the governor had that pick, I was instructed what I needed to do was go to the governor and say, all right, if you don't pick me, I'm running for you in a primary. And then he darn well would pick me. And then my wife and I sat down and said, Senator, mayor of one of the greatest cities in America, senator where you're one of 100 people, you sit there listening to everybody's opinion, then you get your 20 seconds. Here you get to actually do stuff, right? In the end, I'm pretty happy. I have no plans on running for senator. I can't imagine ever. Thank you.
Mayor Hickenlooper, it is such a pleasure to have you always come out and talk to our club, as evidenced by the increased attendance today. I want to thank you, and I would like to present the certificate of appreciation to you on behalf of our club, and a donation will be given to the Polio Plus Fund in your name. Absolutely. Yes, you can. Okay, at this time, I would just like to remind you that we have engagement stories that we'd like to share with the membership. If you have any, please contact us so that we can get you up on the podium to speak. Jane, you did an outstanding job today that really, I think, rekindles and re-energizes us when we hear of those engagement stories. So with that, next week, our speaker will be Clint Hurdle. So please come out for that. It'll be right here. And at this time, this meeting is adjourned.